What's up, guys? I'm Goramoth, and welcome to the Week 7 wrap-up for the Dead Air Invitational Blood Bowl 2 League. Of course, as usual, there will be spoilers in this video because we'll be going over the results of the previous week, aka Week 7. So on the screen right now, you can have links to the games that were played this week. You should go check those out before you check out this video, unless you don't care about the spoilers. Otherwise, we're going to hop straight in and see how the teams are doing. Alright, so results of Week 7. The first matchup is, of course, the Tilted Scales, aka the Lizardmen, coached by Noximous, against Balls Will Travel, the Chaos team, coached by SomekindWizard. As you can see, that was pretty one-sided. That ended up in a 4-0 victory, and the highest SPP gain in a single match this league. Greg absolutely crushed Dan. It was not close at all. That was a brutal game, and I highly recommend people go and watch it because I think most of the commentary is just us in stunned silence. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about it, to be honest. Oh god. Yeah, that was a scary game. And it was very clowny at points too, as you can probably tell by the fact it ended 4-0. Alright, second match of the week, Alcoholic Game playing Orcs, coached by Titanscreed, against the Dragon Tamers, which is of course the Chaos team coached by RonithStyle. That ended up in a tie, a 1-1 tie, which is actually pretty, so, I think that's our third tie of the league, maybe the second tie, I'm not quite sure off the top of my head. Yeah, draws aren't very common, and it was a pretty good game. I feel like Pete could have edged it out, I feel like he could have gotten a 2-1, but wasn't to be. He got a pretty cool touchdown though. That's another game I highly recommend people go and watch because it was a good one. See, the first one was good because it's clowny as hell. The second one's good because it was actually quite a good game. No disrespect, of course, to Greg and Dan, but yeah. And finally, the saltiest match of the week this week, Sir Robin's Braves, aka the Bretonians, coached by Uniform764, went up against my Folklore and Fairies, aka the Wood Elves, and that ended up in a 2-0 victory to me. Could have been 3-0, I feel like, potentially. I got a bit unlucky with kickoff event. We got a Riot, which lost a turn of the game, and I realized afterwards that if I'd had that extra turn, I could have gotten a 3-0, but I'll take the 2-0 for sure. Helped me out a lot, leveled my guys up and stuff, so yeah. I think the matches came out pretty much as, well, maybe not the scores, but kind of the results came out pretty much as we expected, I think, this week. Yeah, I feel like that's safe to say. So, let's actually take a look at the teams themselves and see what they've actually gained. Let's start off with the Dragon Tamers, of course, aka RonithStyle's Chaos team. Alright, let's look at the roster. So immediately off the bat, Quantum Bob leveled up. It's Chaos Warrior with a level up, and he got a you got Agi Plus, so that's an Agi for Chaos Warrior. It's pretty good. Means you can dodge out on a 2+, means you can pick the ball up on a 2+. Gives Ronith a lot of options. I think PJ Switch leveled up. If he didn't, well, he has block now. Block on top of the Mighty Blow, but he might have already had that. I think those are the, I think that's about it, really. We've got Strip Ball, which I'm pretty sure was already there. Yeah, I think that's about it. We've got block on these two still. We've got IG Plus on Quantum Bob, and we've got block on PJ Switch. Radical Robin is back in this week, which will definitely shape things up because Radical Robin was, of course, missing last week due to an injury. However, he is back, which definitely helps Ronith out, considering he's still the most SPP loaded player on the team. Apart from that, I think we're still sitting on the same staff. 4 rerolls, 1 pocket 3. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Not a lot has changed. Tilted Scales, the Lizardmen. Just take a look at that team roster. So, is this new? Yeah, I think Crazy Eyes has leveled up. Picked up Sure Hands. I think that's new. So yeah, Sure Hands means he carries the ball a lot more safely. He doesn't. He's more likely to pick it up, less likely to drop it. He's immune to Strip Ball, that kind of stuff. Big Doug has leveled up, which was kind of a surprise. But yeah, he got Guard, which is pretty useful. Means that Greg can actually just use him as someone just to stand there. Like, he's even more useful standing there now because he has Guard and Prehensile Tail. So you don't have to risk the Boneheads as much, potentially. He's got jump up on the replacement. I'm pretty sure that's new because as far as yeah, so Crazy Eyes and the replacement both have jump up now, which of course means they, they get up without using movement, but they can also potentially block from standing up as well without using a blitz. It's kind of nice, but they have to make an agi jet roll. So that's 2 jump up. That's kind of cool actually. Prime Ryan's got block, and then we've got block on 3 Sauruses again. Oh, Chinless Chuck is almost level 3. That'll be interesting to see what he goes for after the block. Yeah. That's about it, I think. Anyone close apart from Chinless? Not really. Closest other skink is Little Sprinkles, aka copyright infringement. Yeah, I think that is it for that team. Staff-wise, still 3-1. Yep. Standard stuff. I'll call it Gameplay and Orcs. Let's have a look at you. Team roster. Tackle was there, Mighty Blow and Block, Mighty Blow and Block. Goblin has Sprint now. I think, is that new? I don't think that's new. Maybe it is. If it is, he's got Sprint now, which means he gets 3 going for it instead of 2. So, the Goblin's potentially a lot faster. Makes the throw teammate plays with IFAR a lot more deadly because the Goblin's faster. He can move 9 squares, so in theory, he doesn't have to be thrown as far by the Troll to get that 1-turn touchdown. Of course, throwing a Goblin with the Troll is very risky. I mean, not only the fact that, obviously if you really fuck up, the Troll can eat the Goblin, and that's a 22 SPP Goblin that would be eaten, but I think the main part would be, there's just a lot of risk. There's a lot of rolls to make that safe throw. Apart from that, I think we're pretty much... He's on the tipping point here. If you look now, his Blackhawks have finally all got an SPP, so I mean... They're at the tipping 5 out of 6. That's the tipping point of leveling up. Any of these guys getting MVP next match would level them up, which is good, of course. 1 injury on Bad and Hatton would level them up. 1 injury on Jägermonster would level them up. A touchdown would level both of these guys up, obviously, but that's more difficult. A pass would level this guy up, but again, that's a lot more difficult with Agi2. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Nothing super exciting, but solid stuff overall. Bretonians. So, I mean, team roster for the Bretonians. So, I mean, there's not much gaining. The biggest gain I'll point out here is that the blocker, the 1 remaining blocker, has got Agi4 now, which is really good. So that's potentially something great. But I may have caused 3 injuries on his blitzers last week. Yeah, we've got Scarface. Scarface is missing the next game. Yeah. He already had pass. But yeah, missing that game, so he's out a game, which is why the team value is 700 at the minute. This guy is down a movement allowance because he has a smashed hip. And this guy is down an armor value point, so he's armor 7. Because, yeah. Yeah, man, that was no good. No, it's less leveling up we're looking at here, and more just crippling injuries. Yeah, I would. This blitzer, the difficult part is, what do you do in this situation? Because, losing stats is a huge deal, so you kind of want to sack him. But we're so late into the league, and Madden does not have the money to replace these players. Personally, I'd sack this guy, I think. I'd try and live with this guy for now. It's a really tough choice at this point in the league. Stuff-wise, yeah, still 3-1. Alright, my team, Folklore and Fairies. What do we have? So, I got some level ups, I think? Yeah, dodge on a guy. Maybe. This guy's, Guy of Warwick's out for a game. He's missing that game, so I'm back onto my Journeyman. Back onto the Journeyman, the Journeyman train again. But this is the important one. Jack the Giant Killer leveled up, which is pretty good, but also I managed to roll plus strength. So that is a strength 4 War Dancer. It's going to make my next 2 weeks against Chaos a lot easier to deal with, because Jack has a lot easier time blocking those Chaos Warriors now. Might have gotten like dodge on like one more of these elves. I don't really remember. Maybe, I don't know. If I got another level up, it was dodge on an elf, but I think it was only Jack. Will of the Wisps almost leveled up in his first game. He got a touchdown, and he was the guy talking about if a riot hadn't happened, he probably would have got a second touchdown and leveled up. So I would have had a level 2 catcher after one game, which would be pretty good. But 3 SPP, pretty good still, and I don't know. I'll probably try and score with him this week and get him to level 2, because that would be pretty dope. Apart from that, I think, yeah, that's about it. Still 3-1 in rerolls and Apothecary. Yeah, there's not been a lot of crazy stuff this week at all. Balls well traveled. Team roster, we are down to Minotaur because he died. Yep, first game, died. We also have a Strength 3 Chaos Warrior from an injury. That's also crippling. Captain Best Party Man is out for a game. Oh shit, no he's not, he's got a niggling. So yeah, we have 2 niggling injuries, Captain Best Party Man and a woo. And then This Is My Favorite Song is down a strength, and then the Minotaur's dead. And that pretty much sums up Dan's team at this point. Just Madden and Dan's teams are just beaten, broken horses at this point. They're just being beaten down continuously. Staff-wise, still 2 rerolls because of the Minotaur bye. Oh god, and 1 fan factor. Just, it's not going great for him. Oh god. So yeah, I will go and get some of the coaches this week. It won't be everyone, I know that for a fact. There's only going to be 4 of us, I think. I don't remember. But I'll go and get them, and we will do some predictions for the next week's set of games. But before I do that, I'm going to quickly get the scoreboard for you guys so you guys can see the actual... So if we can show the leaderboard, but that's only for this round robin. I'm just going to quickly get the scoreboard for the actual total round robin. Give me 1 second. Alright, I am back with the scoreboard. So in first place we have RonithStyle's Dragon Tamers, the Chaos team of course, with 5 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. In second place we have me, Goramoth, with the Folklore and Fairy Wood Elves, at 5 wins, 0 draws and 2 losses. Third place we have Titanscreed with the Alcoholic Gameplay and Orcs with 3 wins, 2 draws and 2 losses. At fourth place we have Noximous' Tilted Scaled Lizardman at 3 wins, 1 draw and 3 losses. And in fifth place we have Uniform764, Robins, Braves, Bretonians with 2 wins, 0 draws and 5 losses. And in last and sixth place we have SomekindWizard's Chaos team, the Balls Well Travelled, with 1 win, 0 draws and 6 losses. That is the current state of affairs at week 7. So yeah, I will now go get the coaches, and we will talk about the games coming into week 8. Be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am joined by a selection of the coaches from the league. We have SomekindWizard.
Heyo.
We have Noximous.
Heyo.
And we have RonithStyle.
Yay! Hello.
So that's about it. Pete's not around. Madden's not around. So yeah, it's just the 4 of us. But we're going to be taking a look at the schedule for next week, which is week 7?
Week 7!
8.
No.
Week 8.
Yeah.
Week 8.
Week 8.
Week 8, yeah. So the matchups we've got this week are Balls Well Travelled, which is of course Dan's Chaos team, or what's left of them, against Alcoholic Gameplay and Orcs.
Oh god, this is going to be a painful time for me.
Yep. Second matchup is Tilted Scales, which is of course Greg's Lizardman, or Noximus' Lizardman, against Sir Robin, against what's left of Sir Robin's Braves.
Even
It's
less
like
than
we're
what's
pretty
left.
sure like we're really approaching that final 4 that are going to be in the tourney, and the other 2 teams that are left over are going to be so destroyed they won't play each other.
They're called your teams are referred to as Silent Green at this point.
Didn't you know? Soylent Chaos is people chaos.
Yep. And then last up is the Dragon Tamers, aka RonithStyle's Chaos team, against my Folklore and Fairy Wood Elf team. So, let's start off with the first match, which is of course Chaos versus Orcs.
I mean, I feel
So what do
pretty
you
good
think
about
about
my
this?
chances. I don't know. Let's
How
see-
much?
see
I think we
what's-
went. I'm just gonna check. We went and worked out how much money you were gonna get, and it's a lot because Pete has the highest team value of the league.
He has 340 more team value than you.
Yeah, so you're getting 300.
I would have been even with him on team value if that game hadn't gone that way.
You wouldn't have.
Dude, I would have had like level ups on people, and I lost about 300 something.
You didn't lose. No way, you lost 300.
300?
No way.
Really?
No way.
I lost 150 for the minor.
Yeah, and then level ups would have knocked you up. Like you've been on like 1300, maybe 1200. Like you've been.
I think I was on.
Give
I think I was on
minus the team
1330.
value.
I think I'm on 1330 because yes, injuries do take away from your team value.
They do. But even so, like there's no way you were hitting 1400. It's not happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the thing is, I lost a big hitter and that sucks. And I've got a Chaos Warrior who's out.
Who's dead?
Out.
No, he's dead. He's got 3 strength. He's dead.
Oh yeah, I mean, essentially, he's dead to me personally. So I've
It's
got
like-
but I mean, he's still in the game. Like next game, I'm down Captain Best Party Man, which is a shame. He was 2 away from a level up.
No, he's not.
He's out the fight. He's got a badly hurt on him.
He has smashed knee.
He has
Wing injury.
injury. Oh right, okay,
You
good. I
have
thought that
another
was
niggle.
just then. So I'm not. So yeah, no one on my team is actually missing the next match. So I've not got the worst odds.
But you
I
have
just
you're against orcs who like to bash, as we previously know.
Yeah.
You have 2 niggles, and you have a strength 3 chaos warrior.
Yeah, the chances are
However-
very likely he's going to push me over, but you know.
There's one guy that actually got foul appearance. It's the first foul appearance we've ever gotten.
Yeah, I got foul appearance because I figured, dude, bro, the undermining is foul.
Yeah, seems reasonable. I'm just
It's also just because I need someone
Right,
who's
it seems
possibly hard to
nice.
roll dice against.
There we go. Player's appearance is so horrible, any opposing player who wants to make a block must first roll a 2+ on a d6. Because
Yep.
he looks so ugly.
Yeah,
I'm really sad
it's
that
not
doesn't
changed his
show up.
appearance. It is not
kind of
doesn't
hilarious.
change his looks. In fact, I think what it's done is it's given him harder eyeshadow.
Maybe. I doubt it. I know, long legs doesn't change your appearance either, which made me sad.
Aww.
At least it doesn't on gutter runners, because I've seen it on gutter runners and they look exactly the same.
That's a shame. I would like them all to just dramatically change. You know, I was mostly like, I wonder what horrible appearance will look like on Dude Bro. But and also, yeah, if I could get more dudes with horrible appearance, it'd be quite good, because just a 1 in 6 chance of just fucking not making a ball against them is really great.
It's not bad.
Could be.
I don't think it's the best thing to pick up.
It's
but
not the best thing to pick, but also I
It's a very
rolled really
chancy
I
thing,
rolled
but
really
when it-
shit on the dice, so I was like, well, I can't block.
But you can take the other you can take the
I'd
other
say
mutations.
it's a very like,
Yeah, I could've.
hit-
I did-
I'd
again,
say
I
it's a
did
very
for
like
sake.
hit and miss ability, where it's like when it happens, it's like yeah, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Could you
it's
have
amazing.
could you have taken disturbing presence? Because I think that might have been smarter.
Yes, but disturbing presence is bad for my own team. You need like multiple people with disturbing presence, so you have you have an aura stack of them. Is the best way to put it?
I know, but it makes it harder to handle the ball near them, which is
It does, but also I know that I'm not up against you ever again, so I don't want ball handling around.
yeah. But everyone has to. But see, I think that's a mistake people make. Like where it's like I don't need anti-ball handling things against like non-elves, but it's like think about how much of a pain it is for those teams to pick the ball up, and then think about how much of a pain it is when you've also got things that make it harder to pick the ball up.
True. Yeah, I know. If I had that's one of the things I'd possibly have put if I had a workable front line. But just having one guy with as I said, you would need an aura stack, because honestly, I feel like just he becomes one singular target and then not a fucking problem.
Yeah, probably. But it's a pretty big area though.
It's a tackle zones area where
No. It's it's a big area.
Seriously?
Stone presence is like an area around it. It's not your tackle zones. It's like an AOE.
yeah, but I figured the area was one block, aka the range of your tackle zones. Is it double? Is it your tackle zone plus a square?
No, it's like 3 squares. It's
That's
huge.
okay, then I just underestimated how good that was. It's a shame. I figured I needed way more of them, but if that's the case, then yeah, I probably would have done that. Oh well, live and learn.
And thinking score-wise for this, it's like
I would say 2-0 for the Orcs.
yeah, I think 2-0 or 2-1 is the highest it's going to go because
I don't suspect I'll get any more goals, but I'm certainly intending to try.
well, I think the main thing is even when Pete's won decisively, he's only scored a maximum of 2 touchdowns because he plays very slow.
That's because orcs are very slow. Like
They don't have to be that slow.
they are pretty slow though. Like
But they don't have to be
they
that
don't
slow.
have to be slow, but they're basically played best as being very slow and methodical, touching down very slowly, and driving at home super safe.
I know. I'm just saying that Pete pretty much encompasses that style. He plays the 2-1 grind very efficiently.
That's true.
So I reckon it'll be.
His cage is awful.
At least you did. Well,
I don't have my cage breaker.
you used to be able to.
Yeah, I bought him for cage breaking. It's no good now, but it's a shame.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a 2-0 or a 2-1. I mean, it's not good. Like, I don't see last week happening again because Pete doesn't have players quick enough to score that fast.
Yeah, that's true. I see at least as many injuries occurring though.
Alright, it's going to be a bloody game for sure.
Yeah, rest assured now, and whenever I roll Apothecary, I'm taking my hand off the mouse and then checking the screen for an extra few seconds.
Yeah, that is smart.
Just like, okay, brain, don't do this again. I'm gonna be so paranoid about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, nothing shit over.
We'll make sure I don't accidentally choose.
Kill.
death.
Yeah, make sure I don't accidentally kill the Minotaur.
Yeah. Oh, so
On the plus side, it is going to be hard to kill the Minotaur again.
it is true that is factual.
Yeah.
Thing. So the real thing to think about is what you're going to spend your inducement money on, because I'm of the opinion that Madden's the only person who's had like significant inducement money so far, and I'm of the opinion that he hasn't spent it smartly.
Well, didn't he personally avoid star players because he was afraid of the SPP going to star players and being wasted on them, or some shit?
Yeah.
like that?
Yes.
But surely by this point, wins are more important.
That's pretty much what I was said the
indeed
whole time.
That's indeed what our arguments are.
It's just like, you just need the
my
fucking
only
wins.
potential downside is that right now, in a way, that argument applies slightly more to me just because I don't have like a core team of dudes anymore. Like I've got limpies and gimpies all over my team, so I kind of
you
need someone to
need
pull
wins.
through. But yeah, I don't need wins. I'm out of the tournament, so
That's not true. You can
is
still make
it
fourth.
really not? Can I actually still make fourth? Fuck it.
Pretty
then,
sure
yes, I'll play.
if you win every match from now on, I think you can make fourth.
Ooh, that's a tough call, but
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I think even if you like consider yourself out, you're still a kingmaker. Like, your matches still matter for the other person.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Like I still intend to try because I don't want me to just be the reason someone won. Whereas someone was like, "Well, Dan decided to fucking phone it in and gave away a Greg's worth of SPP to a game."
I'm pretty sure that's all the comments on last week's match anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course it
I
is.
think I was. Even
You
I
were-
said to
everyone was
myself, I was
so.
like, Jesus Christ, I am up against Josh next fucking week. This is terrible.
Yeah,
What are
I'm
you
gonna
talking
go.
about?
I'm gonna
You
go with
played
star
against
players.
Greg.
See how it goes.
No.
Don't say no.
Heck, maybe I can bring in a star Minotaur, and I'd be like, "Do you know what happened to the last Minotaur? He fell over, so I killed him."
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're up against me, Ronith, but Dan was playing Greg.
I was
Greg's the
playing
one who got
against
fed.
Yeah, it's true.
I think twice.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
literally a return to what
Oh, yeah,
happened
you
last
were,
time.
you were
but
against
dramatic.
Madden.
I
Alright,
was
that's
kicking
what
the
happened.
crap out of Madden, yes.
That's what happened.
That was the other thing. He went for this against me. He spent his inducements on. I think he bought a bribe, a reroll, and a Bloodweiser Babe.
What?
He definitely bought a bribe because he went for a fouling strat to foul my war dancers off the pitch, which is reasonable. But
It's a reasonable choice, but
But
at the same
He
time,
did-
a star player.
He did manage to do it.
he
so,
did.
I mean,
He removed both my war dancers for at least a half, which was annoying.
Temporarily.
But at the same time, it was just like he was fouling with peasants anyway. So I was just like, I don't understand why he got the bribe.
Yep.
No.
Like, that's what didn't make sense in my
He
mind.
doesn't want the touchback. Or
The
no,
Oh, the turnover, I guess.
turnover.
But then you just foul last.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You've-
he doesn't want to lose the player. Like, you might as well. Like,
I don't know. You're
I
fouling
don't know
with
if your
peasants.
if your choice is
You can
a
foul with
bribe, a
journeyman.
blood- yeah, I was gonna say like if your choice is that, then you foul with the journeyman, or you fucking just get a star player and win harder and do fouls anyway. Because then you've also
Yeah,
got a
of
star player
course,
and you're
like-
fouling people.
of course,
like, imagine
I agree
losing
that
a
star
line.
player is definitely better, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's like imagine losing a peasant. Oh no, terrible! I better get a bribe so that doesn't happen. Or have a star player and fuck that peasant.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Alright,
Get
so
out of here.
So yes, that's my plan: is star
get
player.
out of here.
star play's reasonable. A wizard, I don't know, but so
A wizard is a potential one just because I might be able to
Wizard's alright.
fucking.
Star players are better. So.
Star players are better,
depends-
but
I don't know
I've
which-
I've played a wizard and then the fireball has fucking screwed an entire team and I've managed to walk a touchdown over them.
But it's like it can be played around. That's the thing.
plus orcs have reasonable armor.
Yeah.
It's not as easy to fireball them down.
It's true. I'll get a star player,
it's
or
more
I'll
for,
get
like, sniping the goblin.
I don't know which star players the Chaos are available. The only one I can think, like they have more than this, but the only one I can think of, or at least remember, is Morgenthau, who's like 300k.
Morgenthau is fucking dope. 1 second. Blood Bowl 2.
You can't check.
Star players. Is there not a thing I can check?
Oh, hang on, I know which to check. Give me 1 second. If you go to the shop, you can check the skins.
Solid. Solid reasoning.
Okay.
And it even tells you which teams can hire them.
That's interesting, yeah.
So you can get Brick Farth. Who's an ogre.
Brick Farth!
You can't get him. You can't
Isn't
get him.
Brick Farth,
He's an ogre with a mohawk. Or a quiff, rather.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Brick Farth is one of the guys from, originally he was one of the Krendor's dudes.
There's a Minotaur.
One of the ones from his league, his first one.
No, I don't think so. There's a Minotaur called Greshnak Blackhooth. You can have. God, I love the skin for Eldrin Sidewinder. The Harlequin skin is awesome.
The silver coins are things used to buy stuff in the shop.
Yes.
Oh, I have a million of those.
Morgenthau.
No,
Oops.
that's because you're logging in. And
Ah.
Grotty, the goblin.
yeah, you can Morgenthau. Can you actually get Grotty on? Oh
Yeah.
wow,
Grotty is a chaos person. It's not
That
even
does-
for orcs.
that doesn't even
That
make
doesn't
sense.
make any sense.
That doesn't make sense because that guy's like obviously a person who you're supposed to throw, and Chaos don't have anyone you can throw with.
I feel like that might be wrong.
Yeah, that might be wrong.
Whatever.
Brick Farth seems pretty strong.
I think that's all of them. Yeah, it looks like all of them.
Yeah, I don't think I want to bring in a new Minotaur.
Well, it's a Minotaur.
Or Grashnak.
It won't have a nega trait.
That does sound real good,
all the
actually.
star player big guys don't have nega traits, like because they're star. They have loner obviously because yeah,
Yeah.
but they don't have like he won't have wild animal. I'm pretty sure.
Dope. I guess I'll be doing that. I'll be probably getting him.
He'll be like 300k though. The big guys are
Yeah.
expensive.
I mean, Grotty is also stupidly useful just because he's a fucking super goblin.
I don't think you can actually get him. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's almost certainly an orc star player.
Yeah, I feel like it as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's something to consider. Right, it's kind of interesting. All the chaos guys are big guys. There's no small.
Yeah, I was hoping that honestly there would be a couple backer.
We can get them.
beastmen.
There's obviously mercs. Like you could have mercenary chaos warriors.
True, but I don't want that shit.
I know.
I
I'm
would
just saying
rather-
that as a
Yeah,
possibility.
it's true. I would rather have a star player, or maybe like because I liked having the star player half goods. You know, the ones that are obviously just like a basic soldier, like a beastman, but they've already got a setup so that you can see what they're good at. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, the sure hands catch fucking unstoppable guy with the bonus agility. I'll take him.
There's the Skaven guy with dodge and 2 heads. He's like impossible to lock down. He also has a prehensile tail.
Oh, what a dickhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. So I mean, I guess I know what I'm doing. Should we move on to the next?
Yeah, I was gonna say
what
that.
needs to be said.
I think
We
so.
didn't actually do predictions for
we did.
me versus Madden's game.
We haven't gotten to you
I
yet.
haven't got to you.
We just wrapped up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm confused.
It's you now. So, what do you guys think about Greg versus
Yeah, it's Greg versus Madden. Lizardmen
Great
versus
segue.
Bretonians. So I mean, Greg got
it.
another farming game, and now
Yeah,
it's
that
up
was
against
good.
the weak Bretonians. So
I hope
I will
it's another
enjoy this
farming
one.
game.
I can't wait for Madden to get angry at me for his misfortune. It's going to be great. It's going to
Yeah,
be so
I
great.
gonna-
really hope it goes spectacularly
This
well
is-
for me.
this is just gonna go. This is gonna be full murder ball, pretty much.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Honestly.
I'm excited for the just butchering.
Well, how much? Let's look at how much money Madden will get.
A lot.
Like-
So much.
He's got 700.
650k.
He could get
Minus-
2-star players.
If he
No,
doesn't,
Minus-
hold on. He has
has
some
to get
journeyman.
yeah, he's got to get journeyman, so it's not gonna be 650.
Let's
He's-
He's missing
got to
one
get
blitzer.
Yeah,
He's
but-
missing
got to
one
get 3
blitzer.
journeymen.
his replacements will be linemen, so it'll be whatever his lineman cost.
So it's like
Which is
90k.
He needs 3 journeymen.
It's just like 90k,
Yeah, they're cheap.
something like that.
Yep.
I think he said they're 40k. So
That doesn't make sense because mine are
doesn't sound
30k.
right. Yeah.
Who knows? Either way, he's getting like 500k. Let's just call it 500k.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
much.
about right.
Something like that. So yeah, he
So-
will get fat inducement.
So he could get a star player, and he could get like
I think
and
he
he
should-
could get his fucking bride, Bloodwise, or whatever the fuck shit.
I think
would
he should-
say star and a wizard.
I wouldn't-
Definitely a star.
I'd say a star and a blitzer mercenary.
Yeah, not a bad choice.
I hope he just wastes it on shit. And I can just roll over
What,
him.
like a chef?
Well, he might do the same thing. He might
Yeah,
he
like
might
a-
just foul your skinks like that.
I don't care.
But it won't work.
I will just proceed to punch his
I don't know.
team
It
in the
might
face.
work because he did.
Yeah.
He removed my war dancers, but the difference between the Lisbon team and the elf team is removing the war
I
dancers
have
doesn't stop.
7 huge guys.
No, I was gonna say
And
like
also
removing.
4 little ones.
No, but removing my war dancers doesn't stop me scoring, whereas removing your skinks massively stops you scoring.
Yeah,
I guess.
but
I
there's
just
4
think
of
his
them.
big dudes
There's
will
also
turn
4
everyone
of
into
them.
jelly.
And he won't, like, Greg will probably, like, protect his skinks before he even goes in with them.
Except
maybe
Private
Private
Ryan, of
Ryan.
course, because he's
Private
meant
Ryan
to
doesn't
fight.
give a shit.
Private
Look
Ryan's
at how
gonna be
good
right.
at fighting he is now.
Didn't
He's
I
got
injure
plot.
him?
Yeah, wait.
Huh?
I want to look at Private Ryan's.
Pretty
stats.
sure I injured Private Ryan.
Private Ryan has
No,
one.
he's fine.
No,
Yeah, but I
Private
mean, like,
Ryan's
he's
never
blocked.
taken an injury.
He's never taken a kicking. He
did-
deals out
100.
punishment.
No, that's false. 100. I removed him from the pitch. 100%.
Yeah,
maybe the
you
pitch.
might have KO'd him, but he's never taken an injury.
I'm pretty sure I badly hurt him.
He has not taken a permanent injury, is what he means.
That's for sure. But I don't think
I definitely removed him
I
from the
don't think
pitch.
he's even been badly hurt.
My war
might
dancer
be.
punched him.
Oh, in that game, yeah, maybe because you fucking
I
injured
wrecked your
my
team.
entire team.
I like
Yeah.
that you
You've
have.
got 3 Sauruses
Suppose.
left that need block, and then you've got an amazing team of unstoppable killing
I like that you
monsters.
have. Like,
But we're at a
all your
point now
skinks
where
have, like,
just having
different
block
abilities.
isn't enough.
Yeah, all of his skinks are way different.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Lisbon and Crazy Eyes are pretty much the same, but the other ones are just I don't even know.
The main thing to remember is jump up can potentially let you tackle someone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice to know.
Without
Something else to sort of bear in mind the way jump up works is you declare a tackle from the ground and then you have
Oh
to pass.
shit!
Then you have
2
to pass.
plus.
You have to pass. No, it's an agi check, so it'll be 3+. Because the skinks are agi 3.
With a +2 modifier though.
Whereas
well,
an
it's-
agility
two.
roll with the +2 modifier.
Okay, I didn't have
Basic,
other plus
yeah.
2. So yeah, it's a 2+. But if you fail it, here's the thing you might want to think about. If you fail it, you stay on the ground. You don't like. It's not just you get up and don't tackle. It's you stay on the ground.
Yeah.
So that's just something to bear in mind. It doesn't turn you over though. It just you don't get.
Oh,
up.
okay.
Interesting.
Rad.
That's kind of yeah, that's pretty cool. You don't get to move afterwards, right?
No, because you're still on the ground.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, but like, if you succeed your block, you don't get to move out.
No, 'cause it's
no,
not
you
blitz.
stand up and punch them,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's cool though.
Yeah. I think score-wise, this has the potential to go like 4-0 again because
I hope so. That would be
Jesus
nice.
Christ. Like,
I just
like
want to
the
see
dinosaurs
Madden's
is
hopes
just being
crushed.
better at this point.
man's hopes have been crushed for like since.
Yeah, I know, but I like seeing them crushed anew every time.
But he doesn't get he doesn't have any hope of reaching it. He just gets so.
You like
There's
the
got to
game.
be a dull
Watch
ember there
more of
somewhere.
No,
Or
no, there's
extinguish.
nothing there.
Man-
What I'll
Man's been-
do is I'll give him the vague hope by allowing him to score a single touchdown, and he'll be like, "Yes," and then I'll score 8.
And then you'll kill Fat Twitch.
8.
I think
8. Yeah, 8. It's gonna go 8-1. That's my prediction.
I reckon 3-0.
3-0
Yeah,
or
that
4-0.
sounds far more doable.
I think 3-1.
No, I don't reckon Madden can score.
You don't think you can score? Oh, poor guy.
Such optimism.
Because like at the way Madden the way like his team is at the minute, and also the way he kind of tends to like having watched him play now for 7 weeks, the way he tends to like break out with the ball is he'll like try and make a sprint with one guy with the ball, and then try and put guys like as interceptors essentially. And if you can just find a way around that, which I tend to manage to do.
I mean,
when
I
I've
have
played him.
skinks with
Yeah,
block.
you have skinks, so it's like.
Just, whee! I'm over here now. Hello.
Like, I don't think I've ever actually seen Madden make a proper cage and push play. It's always been like sort of semi-cage up, get stuck, and make a break for it. And I don't know why that is, but it seems to happen. So I reckon 3-0, and I reckon it has the potential to be like a 4-0 thing again, but I hope... But for the sake of the rest of the teams in the league, I hope it's a 3-0.
I hope
No,
it's
it's a
an
fucking-
8-1.
Actually, a 2-0 would be alright.
Yeah, 2-0
Going-
would be even better.
Going for the 8-1.
I think a 0-0 draw would be spectacular.
That's
I
not
agree with
gonna
that.
happen.
I agree
It's
with
never
that.
happening, ever.
Amazing.
I
It's
don't know,
never gonna happen.
Doug could just start Douging.
No, I
He's broken a
have learned
streak
how
on
to
my face.
deal with Doug.
What did you level him with again?
Block.
No,
you didn't get
because-
blocked.
No, fucking
Guard.
guard. The other thing, yeah.
So now he's useful just standing there.
Yeah, he just has tail and guard.
Guard.
Now he just stands there. Being
I am
useful.
an asset to the team now, guys.
See, he
Look at
never
me
has to actually
standing
use
here, not
Except-
getting big.
Except maybe move him sometimes.
Thick skull.
No, because then he boneheads.
One.
Yeah, but he can't just stand in the middle all.
Yes, he can.
But there's no one there.
There
Big
will
Doug,
be
Big Doug
at
is
the
the
start
tree
of the
is the
game.
tree man of that team.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Like-
move. All right. I don't think there's anything more to say about that. Like
Nope.
it's gonna come down to how Madden approaches the game. Really,
How
it's
he-
basically like in the nicest way possible. It comes down to depending on how Madden approaches the game, decides on how badly he loses. Like, that's the unfortunate look of the unfortunate preview of that game. I feel like, which is
I think it nailed that.
It's like it's not so much betting on who will win; it's betting on how hard he'll lose.
Yep.
And there's some optimism.
Woohoo! Ba-na-na-na-na.
Last game of the week is the again. It's a fight for first place because the current standing puts you a draw ahead of me. So again, whoever wins this match between me and Ronith takes first place.
Yep.
Did it?
And I'm terrified because pretty much all of your dudes have all but like 3 or 2 have leveled up and they have dodge.
I think the more significant thing is the fact that Jack has strength 4.
Oh,
Ugh.
like
Yeah,
that's just
it's really
another
bad.
thing.
What?
But like this is the problem with me as Chaos against Elves, who has like level ups on his lineman, it has dodge and stuff like that. I don't have a single tentacle or tail or anything like that.
I am down a guy as well, so I'll have a journeyman.
Look at
Like
how
Guy
I
of
have all my
Warwick.
guys. That's something good. But like
I've got literally every person on my team will have leveled up apart from the journeyman and Folk Fitzwarren. Oh, and Will of the Wisps as well. He almost leveled up, but
He's a 3 and his sorrow happened.
yeah, it wouldn't.
Also, he seems to be wearing one of those mouth braces. You know, the thing where you
Yeah.
had a bunch of dental done.
I also specifically picked that face because it's the most dead behind the eyes face there is.
Yep.
There's no life there at all.
have no soul.
So yeah, I think this game is going to be interesting. The main thing is last time Ronith beat me 2-1. Ronith has Reliant Robin back this time. So Ronith is back at full
Reliant
strength.
Robin.
That's his
The
name.
Reliant Robin roll over.
Where the
Reliant
fuck his
Robin.
name is? I don't care.
Yeah.
Radical Robin.
Yeah, Radical Robin.
No,
Well, to be fair, let's be,
real
he is Reliant Robin. He's the guy who carries your fucking ball.
Alright, this is exciting.
Unless
'cause
he slightly tips over, in which case your team collapses.
No. See, the thing is, I now have 2 ball carriers.
That's true.
Quantum Bob has 4 agility.
Quantum Bob. Look at him.
Yeah, he's a
With
lot
his
easier for me to
aura,
tackle
nothing
though.
else.
He is, but he is 4 strength, and it's just another dude that can more reliably pick up the ball. And
Yeah.
agility also means you can dodge and stuff.
Yeah, he does have 2+ dodges.
So I don't know, like
He
gonna
did
be
it.
the
I think the
He
plus
did
1
it for the big
agility
leagues.
is way better than the block.
It depends on the plus. Well, no, yeah, plus stats is pretty much always better than a skill, but it's
Well,
like
in a team like this where I need
it's not
pick
even
up
in a
the
team.
ball.
Like plus strength and plus agility are better than any skill, always, pretty much.
yeah, but like what it
Plus
means
plus MV is also pretty much always better.
definitely. But
Alm
like
is the only one that's like
yeah,
hedge
Eh.
case.
but like my point is that in a team like this where everyone has average stats, having just one guy above average to pick up the ball is kind of like limiting, even though it's good to have a guy. Having 2 is way better.
That's true. Well, you can't really say you have average stats.
Well, they do.
They do in Agi. Strength, they sure as hell don't.
True,
They do.
they are buff.
You have
Not
4
the
strength!
Chaos. Yeah, not the Chaos Warriors. I mean, like across the T, just like orcs and stuff like that.
You have 4 strength Chaos Warriors, and you have linemen that can be 4 strength because of horns. I refuse to accept.
That's an ability, though. That's
Yeah, but you don't have average strength stats. You have better strength stats.
It's true.
fair enough. Then I still
This
have
is above
average
average.
stats across the board. Like, not just strength. This one. Like,
Your armor's high too.
I reckon there's probably gonna. I reckon 2-1 is the maximum in this game. I'd hope I can take it 2-1. The main issue I'm gonna run into is if I get diced as badly as I did last time.
Yeah.
Like, the
all
real
them.
question is, do my war dancers ever attempt to leap? Because
Don't
that just
ever
seems...
go
Risky.
Because I don't think they
he does have more
succeeded...
strength now, so he can leap better.
That's not how it works.
He's
That's
got
definitely-
stronger legs.
That's definitely not how it
You
works.
should do it twice as much.
It definitely works off agility.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't know. I think you're wrong.
Needs real strong legs to do it.
Yeah, it means
But you
don't
jump
leg
with
muscles.
your strength.
Yeah, exactly. He's got mad strong.
Yeah, but it's not about how high you can get, it's
He's
how
so
low you
ripped.
land.
He's
Yeah,
so
and if you've got
ripped.
way stronger legs, then you can land on them better.
True.
Like,
No, but if
that,
you-
they'll absorb so much more
that's
shock.
not, but that's not
Move
how
the
you
player
land.
to
If
an
you
empty
actually...
square and then make a strength roll with no modifiers except very long legs.
What? What are you talking about?
I just read the ability, Josh, and replaced the word agility with strength.
It's because you're wrong. It's agility, and if you look at...
I know it's
if
agility.
you actually-
I've known it's
if you
agility.
actually...
It's just
Oh my god, let me fucking
hilarious.
speak. If you actually look at the way they fucking fuck up their jumps, it's not from
No.
bad landing on their legs. It's from, like, not
fully
turning
aware of
around in the air and landing on their back.
We're all fully aware of that.
Yeah,
it's
we're
just
all fucking
funny how annoyed you're getting.
That's because I was trying to make a joke and you were just all talking all over me.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
shit on.
Yeah,
Scrumble.
fuck you, bitch. So, is that the end of the wrap up for today?
Yeah, fucked. I hate you all. I'm gonna win this match 10-0. Ronith's gonna fucking die.
8-1.
What have I
I
done?
Once.
Nothing,
it's
I'm
gonna be
angry.
I think it's going to be a 2-1 game to the elves.
I want to
my
win.
guess.
I want to win so badly.
8-1.
Well, so do
Although, in terms of skates,
8-1 to the chaos.
I know for a fact that Pete doesn't want me to win this matchup, because if Pete wins this matchup, basically, if Ronith wins this, he pretty much, not guarantees, but basically for me to be able to take first place, it's on Ronith fucking up, more than me winning. If I lose this match, if I win this match, I take first place, and there's just a case of holding on to it. So Pete wants me to lose this match because then he most likely gets Ronith in the playoffs instead of me.
I would much rather be against Ronith too, so I hope you win, Josh. Good luck.
Everyone hates
8-1 to the elves.
No, I think everyone is going to get 0-0 but me, and I'm going to win real hard.
That
Seems
is
unlikely.
very.
That would be the best result, though, for the whole league. Everyone just starts drawing uncontrollably, and I go on a tear.
I don't think I think if everyone draws, like, you still don't pull up. I think you,
Yeah,
you
Oh,
need
you're right. People
to
need
lose.
to get
lose.
0 points in
Yeah.
order for me to go up.
You need people to
Damn
lose. You need people to lose so you can overtake them with wins.
Yeah.
All right, who's the best person to lose a bunch then, so I can take it above them?
Greg or Pete. Greg and Pete. It's like the order right now is Ronith, me, Pete. No, sorry, Greg, Pete. Or is it Pete, Greg?
I
I
don't.
think.
I don't
Well,
remember
I mean, my next match now is against Pete, so obviously I want him to lose, and then I also want Greg to lose, then I guess, and for me to be on a tear.
Yeah,
No.
Greg and,
you're
Greg
not
and Pete are the ones you.
If I lose, it will be an embarrassment.
It would be the
Alright.
funniest.
I will
It
commit.
would. It would be pretty funny. God, I kind of want you to lose that game now.
I know,
If I
right?
lose, I'm blaming Doug. It's all
Of
on
course
him.
you are.
What if
He knows-
Doug? What if Doug does literally everything, makes every single dice roll possible, never fucks up, and you still lose?
It's still his fault for enabling my losses up to this point, so the rest of my players aren't better.
You got so much SPP.
Yeah, last
Think
time.
of how much more they could have.
Yeah,
Oh,
think of
God.
how much more they could have if Doug hadn't kept letting the middle down and fucking everything up.
I mean, that's that. Ronith, what do you have anything? Do you have anything to say about our matchup?
Everything's been said.
Yeah.
It's like no one likes elves in this league because everyone plays teams that are nah against elves, sort of, and the rest of the teams are bashy. So we're like trying to level up to be able to face bashy teams, and then there's you. So it's like I mean,
your own thing.
My team pick worked out.
Exactly, because like if there were more like addy teams, I would have, or dodgy teams like, just in general, I would have gone for more tentacles. But now I didn't because there's way more bashy teams, and I'm afraid of in the play.
Afraid of punches.
No, but like when we get to the top fours, like. And then I'm gonna have to maybe meet you, and that's...
My goal is the final. I don't know whether I can win the whole league, but I want to make the final.
Me too. That's it. That's my goal. Final.
The goal is clear.
Gotta make the final.
I just really don't want to get diced in this game. It's so...
Prepare.
I need you to win so I can
Prepare
make the
for
final.
trouble.
I believe in you, Josh. I'll see you in the final, son.
That'll be interesting.
Optimism.
In before we get each other in the playoffs, I'm just like, well, sorry, Greg, gotta knock you out.
No, I will kill you! Mostly Jack.
Yeah. I think that wraps up this stage of the wrap-up. That's the schedule for next week. 3 weeks left, guys. 3 weeks of the round robins left, and then we're on to playoffs.
Exciting.
So yeah, it's getting there. I'm excited for season 2, which should hopefully happen at some point. Season 2 will definitely be interesting for what people
That's
have
gonna be
learned,
interesting,
and also
yeah,
team
because-
swaps.
Then we'll be like, all right, let's pick this other team, and we might have an idea of what we're doing. Maybe.
It's quite possible.
I hope another team is out by then.
Maybe. Who knows? If it's undead, I've already dipped them, so...
I know. I hope halflings are out by then.
Why would you want to lose?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I reckon I could still beat Dan.
Wow.
Dick.
Okay.
Sick buns!
That's how we're gonna do this.
And with that bombshell, we shall end this wrap-up for this week.
Bye!
Bye!